In this video, we are going to talk about Pilbarra Minerals with the ticker code PLS. Why? Because after years of waiting, finally this lithium mining company reported a huge net profit as big as $561 million. And make sure you watch till the end because I'm gonna talk about why do people sell too early with this kind of mining companies. Because if you bought Pilbarra Minerals since it is listed in June 2010 of 13 cents per share, your share price growth would have done about 26.3x or an annualized return about 31.7% per year for that 12 years period from 2010 till 2022. But wait, there is more. If you bought Pilbarra Minerals when it is the most depressed between 2011 and 2014 of 2 cents per share and hold on to that stock till 2022 where it started reported a net profit, the share price growth is massive, is in the factor of 176x or annualized return of 60% per year for about 11 years. But I doubt most investors can hold on to this stock, and we're gonna talk about the reasons of why do people miss this kind of opportunity. I'm making this informational video, not financial advice, and hopefully educational for some of you, just to understand more about the business. And it helps me to accumulate my investment knowledge. The similar thing happened with Alchem. If you hold on to Alchem stock since 2007 till 2022, 15 years, you would have done well as an investor. That is about 56x or 31% per year annualized return. But again, I doubt most investors can achieve this kind of return. Because you see, most investors will sell when they see the share price drop by 85%. 13 cents to 2 cents per share for Pilbarra Minerals in the early years of listing in ASX is pretty discouraging. And on top of that, the next 11 to 12 years, there is no profit being reported. Before we get into Pilbarra Minerals' annual financial results for 2022, let's convert the share price into the market capitalization so we can step away from the valuation and just focusing on the business. So $3.55 per share, that is roughly a market capitalization of about $10.6 billion. If anyone bought Pilbarra Minerals at 2 cents per share, that is a market capitalization about 60 million. Pilbarra Minerals is a spodumene mining company, and in 2022 they have an increased production of 371,000 tons, up from the previous year of just 281,000 tons. The increase of production along with huge increase of realized selling price to about $2,382 per ton generate a sales revenue about $1.2 billion. And out of that $1.2 billion, the net profit of about $561 million. That is a massive achievement because in 2021, the previous year, they reported a net loss of $51 million. Because obviously, in the previous year, the realized selling price for lithium is much, much lower. Pilbarra Minerals rely on Pilgangoora project, I hope I said right, for the lithium spodumene mining. And the expected mine life is at least 26 years. But just like any mining commodity business, we don't know what's the realized future price for spodumene concentrate. But Pilbarra Minerals gave this guidance for financial year 2023 with the unit operating costs of about 635 to 700 Australian dollars per ton. So anything above that operating cost is usually good news. Now let's get back to the share price chart for Pilbarra Minerals. Remember, at $3.55 around September 2022, that is roughly a market capitalization about $10.6 billion. And with the profit about $561 million, I'm not sure it is US or Australian dollars, you can fix the exchange rate later, but there is roughly a price to earning ratio about 19. And you can ask yourself, is that reasonable or not? I don't know, I'm not a financial advisor, but it's crazy to think that people back in 2011 to 2014 who's very pessimistic with the future of Pilbarra and valuing the company at $60 million, could even imagine that anyone that purchased this 2 cents per share or $60 million market capitalization company is purchasing it at the forward price to earning ratio about 0.1. I'm not trying to get you to buy every company that has less than $200 million market capitalization. Please don't do that. Because if you look at the annual report of Pilbarra Minerals in 2011, it's not that impressive. And they don't have a lot of information for investors to formulate what is the future cash flow of this company. For example, in this page, under the headings of review of operation, they've just been granted 12 exploration licenses. And until the minerals are discovered and the proper production started, there is no incoming cash flow yet happening. And in 2011, people are still not into this, the renewable energy, the transition to all battery technology. They don't see the need of lithium as much as we do now in 2022. And the other thing as well that puts people off investing with Pilbarra Minerals is that they keep issuing shares. Because if you keep increasing the amount of ordinary shares being issued, you're potentially diluting the potential of future profits. And most investors cannot see the potential of this company if all they do is just keep issuing shares and requesting for more funding. When I say huge, these are the number of shares they reported in each of the annual report. Back in 2010, it was about 29.9 million shares, and in 2022, they reported the number of ordinary shares is at least 3 billion shares. So I hope you find this useful, guys. And what do you think of the future of lithium? For example, will this company will be included in top ASX 20 companies? Let me know what you think. Thank you.